Welcome to the Black Men Think podcast. If this is your first time here, know that the views and opinions expressed by the Black Men Think podcast are those of the Black Men Think podcast and not the individual members. With that being said, we're about to be unapologetically, undeniably black. Enjoy.
Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Black Man Think podcast, where we elevate our black man because black men be out here thinking. I am your host, last name good, but my friends call me JD. And to my left,
my name is Corey.
There it is, and we are the Black Man Think podcast. Shout out to Tori and Mo. I don't know what they. Well, Mo said he out of the country, ain't it? Did he say
yeah. He said he was gonna be traveling.
Yeah, Mo traveling, and Tori said he need a vacation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at him, bro. I need one too. Speaking of vacation, it's not a vacation, but it is work. Den Music Fest 2025, November 2nd, we are in Atlanta. November 8th, we are in Los Angeles. If you want tickets, you can get those on denmusicfest.com and use the promo code BlackManThink to get you a little sauce, a little discount. You know what I mean? And I saw you got tickets too, dog. The code worked.
Yeah, the code does work. The code does work.
Yeah, the code
Black
work,
Man Think, apply.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We got an eyewitness right here. We got a real life testimony, man. Oh, code work. But yeah, y'all, we want to make sure we have some of our thinkers in the building. And if y'all do show up, let us know. Like, we gonna be there. So you'll be able to talk to us, being there in LA. I'm super excited about it, bro. It's gonna be a good show. We got a great lineup, and got some special surprises planned and for Atlanta and for LA. So looking forward to that, being in LA for a couple of days. I'm trying to get up with B2. I need to hit him up.
Oh yeah.
And see.
What time does that Sunday Soul Food complimentary buffet start for the Atlanta show?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's the wrong. I'm thinking about the wrong festival.
I don't know what festival you're talking about. Complimentary buffet.
My bad.
Yeah, we will have beverages available. We'll have some snacks sponsored by Good Be Vending for sure. What else we gonna have there? We're gonna have some live performances. We're gonna have some DJs there in the building. But it's gonna be a good time, man. Good time.
What's the location?
Live Hip Hop Daily.
Okay.
So yeah,
cool.
I think you been to the studio before?
Is that the one down by the stadium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be there, man. And we're gonna revamp that entire space. So if you're here in Atlanta, come. It's limited space. It's a smaller venue, so it's not going to be a lot of people there. Our LA space is a bigger space, and we're going to have a much larger capacity there. But if you're in Atlanta, hurry up and buy tickets because that's going to sell out for sure. But yeah, man, excited about that and looking forward to that, and actually looking forward to LA just to get a couple of days to just kind of change of scenery, and I'm gonna try to see if I can grab a couple of DJ gigs while I'm out there too. So, yeah, that's that. No sip of the week. If you want a sip of the week and you own a liquor brand, preferably a black liquor company, contact us. But no sip of the week today. We both drinking water. But homeboy, check in, man. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. Just hey, man, just keep moving forward, man. It's almost November.
Bro.
Weather changing a little bit, but this is Georgia, though, so
yeah.
I won't be surprised we're back in short soon.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, besides that, man, really can't complain too much.
That's good, man. Good. Same here. Working the plan and adjusting as I go.
That's it.
Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Ty Same Boogie. I got that for you. I'm going to forever give you credit for that one. Yeah, man. Trying to think of just kind of some stuff that stood out this week. For me, I mean, honestly, bro, the first thing that really stood out is the stuff that's been going on that we, is kind of coming down through the pipeline as we, we haven't talked since D'Angelo passed.
Oh, yeah.
And that really shook up the black community, bro. Like, sometimes I know we don't really talk about a lot of trending topics here on the Black Man Think podcast, but a lot of stuff that happened that affected, black people, bro, especially black men. Like, I think we get so caught up in just like living everyday life that when these moments happen, we kind of grow numb to them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I was at a vending machine, like, you know, working restocking a vending machine, and I was on the phone with Big Son actually, and we were just talking. He was like, "Oh man, no, bro, this can't be real."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "What you talking about?" He was like, "No, bro, they talking about D'Angelo dead." I'm like, "What?" Like, it didn't even, you know what I'm saying? It didn't really compute. I'm like, "What you mean D'Angelo dead?" And you know, you hear about what he had, not prostate cancer. It was pancreatic cancer, and he was choosing to be silent about it. And it got me to thinking, like, you know, is that something, God forbid, but like, is that something that you would want to go through privately, or would you be like more open about what's going on with your health if you were dealing with something like that?
I guess if I'm comparing it to him, since he's famous, when it says privately, does that mean privately within his close family and friends, or
that's a good question.
I mean, obviously it was private to the world.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess if I'm famous, of course, like I don't really, I'm really not concerned about what the world know what I'm going on,
Right.
what I have going on. But I mean, if it's something, if I'm just a regular person, yeah, I mean, I'm not the big social media type of person anyway, so it's not like I'll be on there with it. But I mean, close family and friends, I mean, I don't think I would have a problem, at some point letting them know what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I would have a problem with it.
Yeah. I asked that question too, man, because I mean, it's a selfish question for me, because I just remember, like, when my dad was having his health issues, he was very quiet about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just kind of, and he never, he never was, let me see how I want to say, he never said to be quiet about it. Mostly everything kind of like came through my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And so it got me to thinking, but like, and with this was like an immediate family. So it was just, for a long time, just, me and my mom for a while. And then me and my mom, and, they eventually told like my brother and my sister.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for a minute, it was just like that. And it was, when I look back on it, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it was his choice to be that silent about it, but it was also a lot of weight to like carry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, your dad's sick, but you also don't supposed to talk to nobody about it. It was kind of like a weird, now that I'm like processing, kind of looking back on it, it's like a weird thing to be carrying. I mean, I guess you could say us like secrets, you know what I'm saying? And so, especially something that was so like health related, a health related secret, when people are, at some point people can kind of tell, like, all right, bro, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, something's not right or whatever. And so, yeah, I don't know how I feel about, like, if I personally was dealing with something like that. I don't know. I mean, well, first off, I don't think I would keep it to myself. Like, I just feel like the person who I am keep too much stuff to myself anyway. Like, I don't want to add nothing on to that. You know what I'm saying? So I think I would probably go through that very publicly, bro. Like, of course, I would have to, talk with the wife and see how she feels about it. But because that's something that affects other people too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the only part about it. Like, it's not, even though you might be the person that's going through it, it affects other people around you. And so, but that's one of those things. It's just, it's a weird thing, bro, because I kind of feel like when you are more open about certain things, you can help somebody else out that may be struggling with the same thing, which is kind of like what we do here. Like, us having these, even though they're intimate conversation between homeboys, we found like these conversations help other people.
Right.
And you know, so it's like part of me think that going through something like that quietly, you are not serving a purpose. And you know, but it's just it's a slippery slope because you know people have the right to go through what they want to go through by themselves. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's something I thought about because it made me think about my dad. Like in that whole process, I was just like, oh, I don't know if I would want to like just keep that to myself. But I know personally, I probably would. My process would be completely different. Like I don't know if I would want to be heavy on like the chemotherapy and all that. Like I just seen what it do, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I think I would try some other methods first before I got to that point. But not to be morbid, I'm just kind of
and I think a lot of times people they keep stuff to themselves because they don't want other people to worry or feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the main reasons why people they just say, I'll just keep it to myself.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't, that's what I say now. I mean, hopefully I won't come to that situation.
Right.
But I mean, it's one of them things, but you guess you never know until you're in that position and then you know how you feel.
True. The other thing that happened, like the Gucci Man thing with him, and I know the headlines been, bro, the internet. But I mean, if you don't know, like Gucci Man went on Breakfast Club, him and his wife, and they were just expressing like his battles with like mental health issues and being bipolar and schizophrenic, and just sharing how he's overcame a lot of that stuff. And the big thing that's been on the internet is like his wife is controlling him, and you know how people just start talking crazy.
Yeah,
about that.
I heard about it. I didn't see the interview. I saw a clip of it. So
it was a good interview, man. Like my wife was playing it, and so I'm like kind of hearing it while because she's playing it on her phone, but like it's loud for me and her both to hear it, and so I'm kind of like I saw a lot of clips, but also like heard the interview in its entirety too. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's something real. I mean, and Gucci is Gucci, and you kind of knowing what we know now, you can probably piece some things together and be like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. Some of the stuff that was happening, like the face tattoo and which he said when he got the face tattoo, he was actually having an episode at that time.
Yeah.
And so there are a lot of things like even him. I don't know if you remember, but like he was talking real crazy on Twitter was one time, and it was just like, so a lot of things that happened where we didn't, in the public didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
According to him and his wife, those were tied to he was having some manic episodes. And so it brought me to think, like, we are on here, Black Man Think podcast, and just like the importance of like mental health and just trying to take care of ourselves and also making sure to find the help, because me personally, I don't know anybody. Well, no, I take that back. I haven't had any like close relationships with anybody that dealt with like bipolar or schizophrenia knowingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure I've been in close quarters with somebody that may have not been diagnosed. You know what I'm saying? But two examples that I had, I worked with a guy that was bipolar. And the other thing was like a guy that used to work for my dad. He had like some schizophrenia going on, like that. I didn't, we didn't know.
Yeah.
Until something happened. He had an episode, and just like always was a good worker, and he had an episode, and like just like got lost for like days, right?
Man.
And the last time, not the last time I saw him, but, he went from coming to work. And this was during the time when I would go to work with my dad. But like he went from being at work with my dad to like, let's say a Monday, then Tuesday, nowhere to be found. No, Wednesday, Thursday, nowhere to be found. And then on Friday, I seen him in the middle of Napier cussing at cars.
Oh man.
Like we riding out, and I say that's a road in Macon where me and Corey's from. But we just riding.
You see him.
And just see him, and he just like looking at the car and like, just like doing the thing. And it was just like, bro, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? And that was probably my first hands-on experience of seeing like somebody battling schizophrenia, or I don't know if it was schizophrenia, but like that's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to misdiagnose anybody, but that's what I tied it to back then. Like I said, I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? But that was like my first experience on seeing that, just like somebody who was completely normal in mind and, everything. And then that go from that to something else in a matter of days, bro. It was kind of trippy for me. I'm just like, bro, like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a unique experience. I don't even know. How do you find that out? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you? It has to be other people around you that tell you, like, bro, something ain't right. You know what I mean? It makes me wonder, because I've been around people who have snapped, but like, I think a lot of times we kind of just chuck that up to people being, from the street, or like, oh, he just like a hood nigga or something like that. Like we ain't even, I was like, no, bro, that ain't a natural, normal human reaction to like snap on somebody that cut you off on the street. Or somebody, we've heard the horror stories of like somebody step on your shoes, like somebody get beat up or killed, or like that ain't normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's something there that I think if we really deep down explored it, we would see that there's some mental instability there at some point. But needless to say, I just found that interview to be interesting enough to where like somebody of that celebrity status admitting that they had a problem and like trying to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that was important.
Yeah, that mental health is important.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it's becoming like there are people and programs making the world more aware of it, that people have different issues and they need the proper treatment for it.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm kind of, the medicine part of me, I'm kind of like, I don't know, but also some stuff is chemical, bro. And sometimes it has to be corrected with medicine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of iffy about the medicine, because just thinking about people be on all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also we're talking about chemical imbalances, bro. Like the guy that I work with, he was bipolar, and I've had conversations with him, and he was just like, no, bro, I have to take my medicine.
Yeah.
If I don't take my medicine, I am a completely different person.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I can't even play around. Like he said, it's so serious for him that he would have to, how like, I mean, if you got vitamins or something, how like, bro, I might be down to like my last 10 vitamins. And I'm not thinking that I need to go and get my vitamins. It's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna have to run out for me to say like, okay, let me go to the store and get some more vitamins. He would say like, bro, I can't play like that.
Yeah, he got to make 10. That's too close to
10
being
is
out.
too close. I gotta. Okay, I'm down to 10. I need to go ahead and refill now, because I don't need to be a day. Because the way he described it is saying like, if I don't take it every day at the time that I'm supposed to take it, everything throws off.
Yeah.
So if I'm used to taking my medicine at, I don't know, 8 a.m. every day, if I mess around and take my medicine at 12, there's a chance that I might have a 2 to 3 hour gap in my normal mental state.
Yeah.
And he said, I can't play around with it. So it's just like, I have to, everything is like really a schedule. I was like, dang, bro, I ain't even look at it like that, It's
Yeah, you never know what you see people, man, but you never know what they have going on the inside.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. We had a voicemail. Let's see. This look like this is the same number. Hold on. But it came in. Yeah, it just came in. Okay, let's see. You can't hear it, can you?
Mm-mm.
Yo, Black Man Think Podcast. It's Rome again. Hopefully this time the message is actually clear. Y'all can hear me and there's no distortion or anything in the background. But I just wanted to just say I heard the interpersonal, conversation y'all had, and it really just touched me. I appreciate y'all. And the question I have is regarding that episode. So y'all learning through your family and everything, but what books have you read that deepened your interpersonal ability and your emotional development? All right. Appreciate you and thank you for your time.
Did you hear that?
No, it was what book have you read?
I'll read it again. And shout out to This is Rome. He actually asked the question a couple of weeks ago. Shout out to you, Rome. And also, if y'all want to call and leave voicemails, the number is 404-939-6477. He says, I just wanted to say I heard the interpersonal conversation you had, and it really touched me. I appreciate you. And the question I have is regarding the episode. So yeah, learning through your family and everything, but what books have you read that deepen your personal ability and your emotional development? Yeah, that's the question. What books have you read to deepen your personal ability and your emotional development?
That's a good one, man. Reading is something that I actually I need to do more. Not want. Really need to do more. But one book that I read that's like, I've read it a while ago, but it still applies. I don't know if it will ever stop applying to life in general. Is Who Moved My Cheese, and pretty much adapting to change, because life is full of changes. So if you're the type of person that just gets stuck on a one track mind, if you can't adapt to change, you're gonna be stuck in. You
Yeah.
really not gonna. I'm not gonna say you won't make it in life, but you'll make things harder to navigate throughout life. So I say that's one book. If you haven't read, just read it. And it really applies a lot of principles to life that you can use for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one, man. The last one that I've read with intention is We Go On. And shout out to Ace. Ace bought that book for me, and it's about like dealing with grief. And so like me and Ace both were dealing with the loss of our father, and we both had shared, just talking about how to deal with that, and because our father was like very involved in our lives, and like, really our role models, so to speak. And so, but that book, We Go On, man, I'm gonna look it up to get the author's name. Cause I definitely want to give my brothers, John, John, I can't pronounce his last name. It's John Owike, maybe that's his name. But the book is called We Go On, and he's actually he's the owner of Portrait Coffee too. But the book, it deals with grief. He lost his brother, and it just talks about how to process grief, like trying to find a way to have the conversation, not just like, not only like with yourself, but like, well, the family members are like showing you how to move on, but not forget.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so there are there's some great stories in there. He tells his life story and things that he's dealt with losing his brother. But it's a great book, man, and it's an easy read. But I would definitely say check it out if you've ever dealt with any processing grief, because the whole part, one of the main things that he expressed in the book was just like, bro, no matter how close you are with somebody, they didn't lose that person. And so you did. Like, you lost that person. And so it could be best friends. It could be, your mom. It could be your wife. It could be your dad. It could be anybody. But that relationship that you have with that person, it hits different, and it affects all the other relationships that you have in your life. And so It's a great book. I would suggest anybody take the time to read it. It's called We Go On. So like I said, it's a great book. And shout out to John over at Portrait Coffee, bro. Like he's been a great inspiration. Just talking about the book, I've been to one of his tours. He was here in Atlanta, and just a great experience of just like a bunch of people in one room, all dealing with grief in different ways. Like, and it was like people that may have dealt with like losing a family member, somebody that may have lost a spouse, somebody that may have lost a job, like grief and lost a career. It's like all of those things, and like learning how to process all of those feelings, and also remain who you are, because we go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like literally we go on. Like no matter what happens, bruh, tomorrow you gotta figure out how to keep moving forward. And so definitely a great book, great read. But that's a great question too, Rome. Thank you for asking that, bro. That was a really good question. I'm trying to think, what else did we have today? Where we at on time? We had 26 minutes. I do want to ask, since we're kind of like in that space, and you mentioned that you want to like get back reading more, because I'm kind of like you too. Like I'm not like a big reader, bro. Like I know we got people in the crew, like Chris. Chris is like like, I mean, he reads novels at a time. You know what I mean? Like Chris, and I know Ace reads pretty often as well. But just like getting that space to where sitting yourself down, because I think a lot of it is that.
Yeah, just staying still and not getting on my phone or something.
Yeah, I mean, eliminating the distractions, bro. It's so hard to do nowadays, bro. Like,
and even if it's just you don't have to read a third of the book, read a chapter, or read a couple paragraphs if that's if that's what it's about to get you started. Well, I'm preaching to myself.
I feel you, know. I mean, the other part too, though, because books, physical pages, turning everything, that's important, definitely important. But the other part is where we are now. We consume things differently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with an audio book, or watching the story. Like I've seen books on YouTube, bro. Like people are reenacting, you know what I'm saying? Like they're reading the story, and then there's people like acting it out in the background, like on some play stuff. But I think, that's just what we are, bro. Like, I mean, I listen to podcasts daily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to these many stories. I might as well get Audible and throw a book on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do want to get back to a space of just sitting down and reading a book, because we all can do it. We just have to slow ourselves down.
Yeah. And read what interests you. Like, something you're interested in, read that. Yeah. You don't have to read what everybody else is reading, but whatever it is you find an interest in, just start with that.
Yeah. So what you gonna start with?
Man, that's a good question, man. I'm gonna hold you as my accountability partner.
Got you. You got books at home?
I got some. Yeah, some I've started, and then
we all been there.
Yeah.
I got so many books that I've started and just like didn't finish.
Yeah, I got a someone gave me a TD Jakes He Motion. I've started that book. I don't know. I probably read a fourth of it, and then stopped. Then I'm like, man, I got to start all over again to refresh my memory on.
It's called TD Jakes He Motion.
He Motion, yeah.
He Motion, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
I mean, there's some good books out there, bro. But I'm like you. I have to be intentional about just sitting down and reading. Man, you just got to put down that damn phone, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is, because I don't watch TV a lot. I mean, if it's a game on or something on, I mean, it's just like with movies. I have to make myself sit down. All right, I'm gonna watch this movie. Mm-hmm. So I guess I can do the same thing with a book. Yeah, like I'm gonna dedicate 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour to read this book.
Bro, start with 15 minutes. Yeah. And now, to be fair, I read a lot of books. They're children books. You know what I'm saying? Like I read a book a night to my kids. And now, like they're in that space now where they read, bro.
Yeah.
Like my kids are, my oldest, she reads all day, every day, bro. I mean, they both do, but like, Noelle, she's in kindergarten, so she's still learning some words. So she can read, pretty well, but there's some words like she just don't know. Where Jade is at that point now where she pretty much know, all the words or know how to sound out the words to get it. And but no, bro, they wake up, first thing they do, they picking up books. They reading their own books before they go to bed. They're getting in the car reading their books. Like they are reading, no exaggeration, 2 to 3 books a day.
Yeah.
Like, if not more than that. So, and a lot of that has to do with the school that they're at. They're big on reading and getting the kids to do what's called step out.
Yeah.
That there's a process of like, there's these 12 steps? 12 or 14 steps of writing. I mean, of reading. And the goal is when they get to like the last step, they step out, which essentially means that they can read any type of material.
Oh yeah.
Like they can, they can process it, understand it. They understand everything, right? And so I think she said she's at step 10 or 12, and I think she got to go to 14 or 12 is one of them. Don't give me the line, but it's
you remember reading Rainbow, man?
Absolutely.
What about the you remember they used to have this, you read so many books, I think you get like a Pizza Hut personal
The
pan
booking
pizza.
program.
Yeah.
I remember that. Now, I think I don't remember how many books we had to read.
Yeah, I forgot how many it was. But at the end, I think you got like a coupon or something you got for maybe a personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut.
Personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. It used to be on the little it used to be like little leaflet. You write down each book and then you take that and you get your little coupon for your personal pan pizza. I remember that, bro.
Do they still have a book fair? Like, would they have a book fair at school?
Yeah, I mean they have one at my daughter's school. Like, I don't think they call it a book fair. Like, they do some other stuff.
Yeah,
but so they have like a festival, which I guess is still like a book fair. But like the one that I've been to at their school is like they'll go to these different stations and they'll play games or they'll do activities, and then they give them like fake money. And then at the end, if like they do all the activities, like let's say it's 10 activities, they'll have like these 10 fake dollars that they can buy things at the bookstore.
Okay.
So it's like an incentive to do the activities, and then like, okay, now you can go and you got $10, you can go and buy you 4 $2.50 books, stuff like that. So, but yeah, they're big on reading over there, bro. That's one thing I love about the school. Like they're big on.
Man, speaking of books, man, Dollar Tree have some pretty good books.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they have some pretty good books.
Yeah, I was in Dollar Tree today, bro. I'll be at Dollar Tree. I mean, that's another story for another part, but there's so many good things you can get from the Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah,
people be sleeping on the Dollar Tree, bro.
Even though they slowly creeping up.
No, it's $1.25 now. It ain't even $1 no more. Everything.
Yeah, some stuff $1.75, $1.50.
Bro, I don't
they
buy
got
something
that like $5. $5. I mean, it's still a deal, but it's just like it's funny how they slowly increasing that price.
Everything was $1 at one point. You could literally walk in that thing with $5 and get 5 items as long as you got your tax.
When that 25 cent hit different.
Yeah, it do. Cause now you can only you used to get 5 items, now you got to get 4. 4 items go for you. Just like that. Don't seem like a lot, but like, bro, I used to walk in to get 5 items with my $5 bill. Now you can only get 4. And it's gonna keep going up.
Yep.
In a couple of years, they're gonna be $1.50, gonna be your baseline. But it is what it is. Wifey was just saying she read something saying that by the year 2050, I think was the date, that the average house cost is going to be $1.2 million.
1.2 million? Where, in New York?
No, bro. They said don't quote me on where. I mean, it is in the United States, but I don't know if that's like a stat for a certain city or if that was like a median price.
1.2 million.
$1.2 million average.
Man, 2050, that ain't that far away.
I mean, bro, that's another 25 years.
So that'll be.
But think about it now.
We'll be like post retirement.
Yeah, I mean, what, in 25? Yeah, we were 65.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
1.2.
I mean, but think about it, dog. All right, boom.
That means you gonna have some serious equity if your house already paid for.
Yeah. But okay, let's run the numbers, right? 25 years ago, how old were we? Like 16.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know about you, but I know how much my parents' house was.
So it's like, so hold up, 16. What we in 2025?
Yeah.
What's the average house?
Right now, I mean, let's not guess. Let's look it up. Or hey Siri. Oh, I shouldn't have did it. She probably gonna. Okay. I forgot I got two phones running.
Well,
right
that
now.
would be wild, man. $1.2 million is. Yeah. I don't know, man. Who knows? We might be living on the cloud, man.
Let's see. Average cost of homes in U.S. The average price of a home in the U.S. varies by source, but recent data shows the median price of a home is around $410,000.
So that's factoring in all the hot spots
That's
like California.
that's everything.
Yeah.
California, New York.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That's the median. According to Redfin, I'm gonna go with Redfin. That's a website that sell homes. I think
Yeah.
that's according to Redfin, the median sales price for all homes types in September 2025 was $435,295. So 25 years from now, saying 1.2, that ain't far fetched, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So what's the car gonna cost?
She had that number too, but I don't know what she said. I can't remember what she said. But bruh, just think about that. 1.2, like we talking about
That's
starting.
crazy, man. $1.2 million.
We talking about starting. Like I'm just buying that. I'm buying a house.
So that means, yes, like that's everything. If a house is costing that much, everything got to be up. Like salaries,
That's the one thing that
minimum wage.
Minimum wage, I think she said was gonna be around $35.
What is it now? Like 15?
I think minimum wage still like $7 and something.
Oh,
But that's like, the we're talking about national
yeah.
minimum wage. So I think it's $7.35. Let me see. Minimum wage in the US, $7.25 an hour.
Dang.
Federally. In Georgia, what is the minimum wage?
I guess just some companies just.
In Georgia, the minimum wage is $5.15. That ain't changed. That was $5.15 when we were I think we were working at Finish Line. It was $5.15.
But I was having when I got 10, but I thought I was on top of the world, man.
I thought I was doing so with the
$10 hour, but sign me up for all the hours.
Going right back into the buying the shoes. Yeah, so Georgia
Been
minimum
buying a
wage.
house over there by Georgia Tech.
But okay, so that's what we saying though. Think about that. So we 18, 19, 20 years old in Atlanta. We remember houses were around 100 something.
Yeah.
You could buy a house around 100, 150. Let's say you could buy a house at 150,000.
I remember when gas in high school was under $1 a gallon.
Yeah.
You can be like 79 cents a gallon.
That was, I remember it being, that's probably the lowest I remember, 79 cents.
Yeah, that was in high school.
Yeah, that was early high school.
So that was early 2000.
Yeah. But
late 90s, 2000.
I remember the day because we were living in Villages at Carver. I remember the day that I don't know, it was some type of event happened, but I remember everybody was running to the gas stations and the price went from like $1.20 to like $3 overnight. Like I remember I can't remember what event it was that happened, but dog, I remember leaving the crib. You know how we would leave and then you cross, was that Pryor and University? And we had the gas station.
Yeah.
Right? Dog, I remember the lines being crazy and they were just changing the prices of the gas, dog. It was like changing from $1 to like $3. I'm like, bro, the gas hot. And now, $3. Well, no, gas came down a little bit.
Yeah. It's been pretty. It's been pretty.
But remember
steady.
at one time we were paying like $4 at one.
Yeah, it went up. Yeah.
It's craziness. But that the one thing, but that's the argument is that the homes are going to be 1.2, but the average salary still hasn't changed.
Yeah.
So if we looking at the data, right? Like, so we talking about, let's see, average salary, and we'll do U.S. just to make it. Average salary in U.S. The average salary in the U.S. right now today is $66,622. That's the average salary in the U.S. Let's say average salary 25 years ago would be $2,000. Hold on, where is it at? They ain't giving me that info. Where y'all at now? Hold on. Moving slow. Sorry, y'all. Okay. In the year 2000, I don't know if this is right. Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna go off. This is Fred. This is in St. Louis. Sorry. It says real median household income in the United States. Okay. So according to this, in the year 2000, the average salary was $71,790. And now the average salary is $83,730. I'm going off of this website. This is the source says the U.S. Census Bureau via Fred. So I don't know if this is correct or not, but this is just what this website says. But even if we're looking at that, right, if we're taking this data as correct, so just think in 2000, average salary was about $71,000, and homes were what they were, and then now the salary only went up about $11,000.
Right, it's not keeping up
in 25 years. So in another
That's crazy.
25 years, we ain't even looking at $100,000, but the home's 1.2.
Yeah,
you're gonna need a roommate.
If you got one, you better keep your
keep your room.
keep your roommate, keep your house too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But do not sell your homes. If y'all don't hear anything else that I say, if you got a home right now, do not sell your home. Renovate and rent out if you have to, but do not sell your home. Like, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that we make in our community is we sell grandma house, we sell mama house, we sell our house. Now, if you selling that house with a plan to do something else, cool. But man, don't sell the house, bro. There are so many vehicles and information that we didn't have access to 20 years ago that we have access to now via the internet that will make it worth your while to take the time out to just listen to that information and know that you do not want to sell your house, bro.
Yep.
Don't sell it. That's it. I think we can close it right there. We can close it right there. It's been the Black Man Thing podcast, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If y'all want bonus content, y'all, please go to Patreon, patreon.com/blackmanthink. There are bonus content there. I seen we got a couple of free members just showed up. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. But if you want to join, please join and help us out. We're trying to build this out, build this community out. And so I'll say this. If you want that, there is a free trial on Patreon, patreon.com/blackmanthink. If you want to leave a voicemail for us, it's 404-939-6477. Outside of that, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. This has been the Black Man Think podcast, where we elevate our black man because black men be out here thinking. We'll see y'all next week.
The Black Men Think podcast.